Welcome to Josh's short film review series, where we're just going to go in and do a quick synopsis and a quick review of each movie that I watch. Happy Halloween, or should I say, Happy Christmas. Here is my review of Hocus Pocus 2. Sorry this is a little late. I wanted to do this a little bit ago, but here we are. About 30 years later, 3 young women accidentally bring back the Sanderson sisters to modern-day Salem and must figure out how to stop the child-hungry witches from wreaking havoc on the world. Hocus Pocus 2 stars Bette Midler, Sarah Jessica Parker, and Kathy Najimy. The child actors in the beginning of the movie were pretty impressive. I think they were almost the best part of the film. I wish there was more of the witches when they're in their younger years. I want to give credit where credit is due for Taylor Henderson, Nina Kitchen, Juju Journey Brenner as the young Sanderson sisters, because they did a really good job. So round of applause for them. I would give their performance basically a 10 out of 10. I think they were almost the best part of the movie, portraying the young Sanderson sisters. I almost wish there was more of them throughout the movie. If they do a mini-series, I could see that working. If they took these same actors and kind of ran with it and did their own adventures while they're growing up in Salem. Because they all did a superb job, especially being kid actors. The 3 main witches were great. You could tell that they're definitely getting a little older than they were back in the 90s. The character Cassie seemed kind of unimportant. She didn't really have much to add to the story. She had a falling out with the 2 other best friends. I guess there are 3 wannabe witch casters. They had a falling out, but you would think at the end of the movie that the falling out would be resolved in a clever way or an interesting way, and where the origin of the falling out started. But they seemed like they just glanced right past that, so you didn't really have any time to really process it, and then they just become friends at the end of the movie just because they're 3 witches. I guess they needed 3 friends because there's 3 witches, but the 3rd one served no purpose. There's a costume contest at the center of town square, and it turned out to just kind of become a drag show. I liked how they kind of made fun of the witches, saying they look like men. I thought that was kind of funny. They were mistaken for other men. It was just kind of, it was a little much at the same time. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down below about the drag show in Hocus Pocus 2. The flash mob was fun. I liked their energy throughout the song. It was basically the same scene in the first movie where they sing, when they sing, I'll put a spell on you. It's basically, these movies are basically the same movie, but the first movie was never really one of my favorite films. I did enjoy it. It's definitely one of those movies you put on during Halloween, but I'm not really in love with it. There's a lot more movies I would rather put on first before Hocus Pocus. I definitely watch it most years. Hocus Pocus 2, maybe I'll watch it again. It was definitely better than what I thought it was going to be. I thought the fake moon set was fun when they're in the woods outside of Salem. It was very reminiscent of the old classic horror movies such as Frankenstein and Dracula, the old Universal picture monsters, starring Boris Karloff and Bela Lugosi. The boyfriend character was basically useless. I know they were trying to make him like a buffoon, but it would have been nice if he had a little bit of a redemption arc at the end of the movie, such as Steve did in the first season of Stranger Things. Steve had a redemption arc, and it actually took me by surprise. I think it would have been nice if this boyfriend kind of served more of a purpose than just being a bumbling buffoon. I'd probably give Hocus Pocus 2 a 6 out of 10. It's pretty unoffensive. It almost reminds me of Ghostbusters Afterlife. It's kind of set in that same similar tone where the child characters are more of the stars, but it definitely works more with Hocus Pocus sequel than a Ghostbusters film, in my opinion. As a small little tidbit of information, I just wanted to reveal that some of Hocus Pocus 2 was filmed in Newport, Rhode Island, which I have a lot of familiarity with, right in the town square. My brother, he got a few pictures of some of the sets that we're showing you here. I also heard from basically a friend of a friend had an interaction with Sarah Jessica Parker, and apparently she wasn't the nicest person, but that's just going by hearsay. I don't know anything about it to really make an opinion. I'm just saying that that's what I heard.
Well, that's what I heard.
Be sure to catch the next review. Same bat time, same BatYard.